Hello. Today I am going to read a Kindle ebook for you. So it's not going to be like a regular book. So an ebook is electronic, which means it's digital, which means it's only on the computer. So I got this from Amazon's website and they have free Kindle ebooks that you can download. And that's what I did. I got this one about sea turtles and it's an informational book, informational text, which you probably figured out already because it's a photograph and not a drawing. So this one is about sea turtles. So I'm going to show you information about one sea turtle. So this is sea turtles. This is amazing pictures and animal facts everyone should know from the Animal Kids book series, and it's by Anne Lawrence. Let's check it out. It's a pretty cool picture, huh? The person is underwater with a sea turtle. Sea turtles, amazing pictures and animal facts everyone should know. And there's the copyright information. Every book has this, just not as big as they have it in an ebook. So we're going to turn to lots of pages and we're going to get to our table of contents. All right. The really cool thing about the table of contents for an ebook is you can actually click on these and it'll take you to the page. This book has information about leatherback sea turtles, green sea turtles, hawksbill sea turtle, Kemp's Ridley sea turtle, loggerhead sea turtle, olive ridley sea turtle, flatback sea turtle. Whew, bet you didn't know there were so many different kinds of sea turtles. The one I want to read to you today is about the loggerhead sea turtle. So I get to click here and it's going to take me straight to the page about loggerhead sea turtles. Loggerhead sea turtle. The loggerhead sea turtle is so named simply because it has a very large head. What does the loggerhead look like? The adult loggerhead can reach up to nearly 4 feet in length and ranges anywhere from about 170 to 500 pounds in weight. The carapace is reddish brown in color and the loggerhead has a yellow plastron. So those are carapace and the plastron are different parts of the sea turtle's body. Where does the loggerhead live? See, there's the loggerhead. See how it has a big head? Loggerhead turtles live in subtropical and temperate waters and, while juveniles, that means young, spend their first 7 to 12 years traveling around the ocean, they later return to live along the shoreline. The loggerhead is the commonest sea turtle found in the southeastern United States, and they nest along the Atlantic shores of several states. This is a heading or a title. So this is how you can find out what the words below are about, because all this information is about where does the loggerhead live. We use headings to find information in informational text, including Florida, Georgia, and both North and South Carolina. They also nest along the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so look at that picture of the loggerhead, and it has a caption here that tells us information about that picture. The caption reads, "A loggerhead sea turtle swimming off the coast of Florida." Here's another heading or title. How long does the loggerhead live? There are no reliable statistics available on the lifespan of the loggerhead turtle, but they are believed to live for more than 50 years. So when it says there are no reliable statistics available, that means they don't have the information. They don't really know for sure because they live in the ocean. It's really hard to get information on sea creatures because the ocean is bigger than all the land on the world. Here's another title or heading. What does the loggerhead eat? The loggerhead is a carnivorous sea turtle and eats other animals. For the young hatchlings, this means feeding on small creatures living amongst the sea grasses or sargassum while adults feed on bottom-dwelling invertebrates like horseshoe crabs, mollusks, whelks, and sea urchins. Those are all different kinds of sea creatures. So loggerhead turtles are carnivorous. That means they eat meat, so they eat other animals. And here's a caption that tells you about some of the foods that loggerheads eat. See, so this is the title, What Does the Loggerhead Eat? These pictures are underneath that caption. Here's some pictures of some of the things they eat. The caption reads, some of the items making up the Loggerhead Sea Turtle diet including the horseshoe crab, whelks, and the sea urchin. It looks pokey. It doesn't look like they'd be easy to eat, does it? But they have an interesting jaw. Sea turtles have a jaw that they can break that open, and I guess that sea urchin doesn't hurt them. Here's another heading or title. How does the loggerhead reproduce? So reproduce means to make more or to make babies. A female loggerhead matures late in life at about 35 years of age and then returns to her natal beach every 2 to 3 years to nest. So her natal beach means the beach that she was born on. Sea turtles are born on a beach, on the land, not underwater. About 4 clutches of 100 to 125 eggs will be laid at 14-day intervals between April and September. So that means that she'll have 4 clutches, so 4 nests, clutches like a nest, of about 100 to 125 eggs each time. And I guess it looks like they're 14 days apart. I don't know. Pretty interesting. And the eggs will hatch out after approximately 60 days. So they dig a hole in the ground and they lay their eggs in the hole and they cover up the eggs with sand, and in about 60 days, which is about 2 months, then the eggs hatch. As with the green sea turtle, temperature determines how long the incubation period is and, to a certain extent, the gender of the young hatchlings. For example, cooler temperature will lead to a longer incubation period and more male turtles, while higher temperatures will shorten the time to hatching and result in the birth of more female turtles. So it looks like how warm the weather is determines how long it takes before the eggs hatch and if they're boys or girls. That's really interesting. So I hope you enjoyed learning some information about the loggerhead sea turtle. We talked about titles or headings. We also talked about captions. Here's the caption about what the loggerhead eats. So I hope you can use this information to help you complete the assignment, and I hope you enjoyed learning about the loggerhead sea turtle.